Hello, hello. Good morning, continuous liners. This is Meagan Burns coming to you live from my desk in Guanajuato. How are we all doing? Happy New Year to everyone. This is my first live stream since last year. So I'm checking in with you on, today is Thursday, January 4th, and we have wrapped up the Coffee Sketch 2023, which was so amazing to see, right? I haven't even been able to review mine yet, just because I kind of went right from my workshop into this thing, whatever it is. But I did see what everyone is doing online, and I just love it. It bothers me that I can see my ceiling. Let me fix that a little bit. Yeah, so I decided I didn't want to go out on the streets today. I'm just doing this live from my house. But so we jumped right in without much fanfare. We jumped right into a new 31-day drawing challenge. And, I see that the participation is down. I even was chatting with my friend Ugo. I'm like, Ugo, you're going to do the 2024 gratitude sketch drawing challenge? And he said, no. I said, why not? He's like, because it's like not a thing. It's more like feelings, right? And, feelings are hard, right? I mean, I'm not one to write my feelings. There's people who do the art journaling, and they tell their stories, right? Or their feelings, or they describe the situation, right? And I'm not saying that's bad. That's totally fine. Me personally, that's never been my shtick, right? And so while I have drawn my gratitude list, that's something I've done it a few times now, for a month, right? First when I first started drawing, and then like a couple years later. And both were amazing exercises, right? Because, I don't know, I think it's so easy to focus on negative things. I mean, I'll speak for myself, right? Like, the negative things are what gets the news. The negative things are what's the headlines, right? I'm going to do some continuous line warm-ups here. Got my copy paper. If you're here with me, let me see if I can adjust this without the whole thing falling over. You don't necessarily need to see this, but just get your ballpoint pen, some regular cheap oak copy paper, and just start. Adjust my shirt here a little bit. I'm just going to do some lines. Let's see, what am I going to do today? Excuse me, I got the hiccups. I think I'll just go up, down, right? Up, down, up, down. Up, down. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I have started drawing my gratitude list, right? And it may not come very easily what that is, right? Like, people who have been drawing for a while were like, what do you mean draw your gratitude list? Well, what are the things you're grateful for? Let's just start with basics, right? How about your hands that help you draw, right? Your hands, they're magical art makers, right? Why not? Even just drawing your hands is a great exercise, right? So your hands are a wonderful thing to be grateful for, right? Our hands are what is helping us to be storytellers, right? Now, I just finished a workshop. And, I love doing workshops. I love doing sketch workshops. I do all the planning, organizing, the financials, the whole deal, right? I love it. But it's a lot of work, because it's like, well, now my workshops are 7 days, right? So it's a lot of, I'm all in, right? As the kids say, I'm all in. And so being back at home, and being able to go to bed at a reasonable hour is like so beautiful, right? So I was so grateful for my bed. So there, I did a continuous line. Where did I start with this? I think I started on my head somewhere, right? And just very simply, I imagined. I didn't take a picture of myself in bed. I imagined. And I drew myself in my bed. And then I added stars and the moon and a little Well, that's actually turquoise. But anyways, you know, like I was just very grateful to jump into my bed and go to sleep, right? So having a comfortable bed, that's something awesome to be grateful for, right? Your coffee in the morning, we just drew a bunch of coffee, so you should probably be pretty schooled at drawing a coffee cup. Your dog, I mean, I don't have a dog right now, but I wish I did because of just the daily conversations with my dogs. Dogs. Actually, January 4th, this is the anniversary that I put my dog Henry down, and New Year's Eve is the anniversary of when I put Bunner down. So I'm been, you know, sort of reflecting on the dogs in my life and how much I miss them, right? And how I am a dog person, so I really honestly should be having a dog. But not right now. I'm getting ready to go to Oaxaca, and so, you know, maybe sometime this year. But anyways, how awesome is it to have a dog or cat or a gerbil, whatever it is, a horse, that you can chit-chat with, right? I miss that. I miss the chit-chats with my dogs and just having someone who can, like Bunner especially, she got me on a whole different, like I'd never had a dog that was so in tune with me. Wild, right? Totally wild. Is my headset going in and out? I wonder if there's a, wait a minute, let me fix this a little bit. Ugh. I think I'm having headset issues. I'm going to take these out because I noticed on the phone last night they were going in and out. So I'm going to take that out. Hopefully you can hear me now that I'm at home. I can actually speak louder without worrying about offending Karen. So anyways, let's see. What else was I grateful? Oh, I know. I had a really serious bout with COVID like a year or so ago. And so the fact that my lungs, there's my lungs, right? I kind of made myself pretty thin, but that's all right. I'm allowed to do that, right? So it's a fun way to just think about what are you grateful for, right? What the little things, small things, right? You know, your car that helps you get places, your money that allows you to do things, the thing that you do, what is it, the work that you do, right? Oh, I had a whole list of them, and now I can't remember. The moon, right? Like living where I'm living now, I'm able to see the sky and the moon, and I'm totally grateful to be in Mexico City. I couldn't see the moon, right? So now I can see the moon and sunsets and sunrises. So I'm totally grateful for that sort of thing, right? So this is what the gratitude list is about, right? The ability to travel, the ability to get on a plane and go somewhere. I mean, I understand, you know, environmentally, I'm not going to get into that, right? But, you know, so the people in your lives, the gifts that you got, right? The internet. How do you draw the internet? I have no idea. But like maybe the phone, right? Because love it or hate it, right? And it's a complicated relationship, but the ability, like, I can be anywhere and do all my work on my phone, right? That's pretty powerful. Remember the days where like, oh, let me get home and I'll call you, right? Oh, what do I have any messages on my voice machine? Or what were those things called? Voice machine? You know, and now I can edit videos at the cafe. I can do my bookkeeping on a plane. You know, there's the ability to do things these days remotely is pretty powerful. I know it comes with a whole nother host of problems, right? Like the you know, especially having my own business, right? The work never ends. It's just constant, right? So anyways, gratitude, 31 days of just, you know, and even if you don't participate for the whole month, jump in as you can, where you can, right? 31 days of what are you grateful for? This being January, it's a nice way to kick off the month, to kick off a new year, to kick off, like, you know, what are your hopes and dreams? What do you hope to achieve for this year? I think it's going to be a turbulent year politically, environmentally, socially, economically. I mean, all points, everything sort of points to that it's going to be very turbulent, but it also is a time, you know, whenever there's great turbulence, there's great change. And when there's great change, it's an opportunity to advance yourself and do the things that perhaps, you know, if not now, when, sort of a thing, right? Like, do this thing. I talked to my friend who I grew up with back there in Crystal Lake, Illinois, and she had a massive heart attack over Christmas, died on the table, right? Came back, they revived her. She came back to tell the tale, but it's completely shifted her whole perspective and mine just talking to her, because, you know, this is like, I still remember us being crazy teenagers, right? Prank calling people, I mean, silly stuff, right? And it doesn't seem like all that long ago, but honestly, it was a lifetime ago, and it can just end like that, right? It just like, we never know when when our time is, right? So if not now, when, right? And perhaps a gratitude list can help you put some of those things in focus. It is for me, right? Because I know, having had COVID pretty seriously, and just, you know, the life I've lived, I'm focused on, like, what do I want to achieve before my time is up? What do I want to achieve? Well, I know for a fact that I want to I want to take my workshops to Europe, right? Europe is insane right now, right? But I don't care. It's insane here. It's insane. Look at the United States, completely off its rocker. And it's not going to get any better. Or calmer, I should say. Maybe it'll get better. Maybe some people will be sentenced to prison and we'll never have to hear from them ever again. Oh God, please. Oh God, please. But in the meantime, you know, great shift, great change, opportunity to pursue the things that perhaps you want to pursue before this life ends, right? Boy, I hope I wonder if my internet connection is funny. I hope not. Anyways, I'm going to end it here. Actually, wait, before I do that, I'm going to finish big with a heart. Oops. And as a reminder to go easy on myself and easy on others. Everyone we know is fighting a battle of some sort, right? Of some sort. Maybe personally, maybe quietly, maybe within their family, within their job, within the community, within their finances, whatever. Everyone is struggling with something these days. Grief, right? That's a big thing. The collective grief of the past few years has been pretty detrimental, whether we want to admit it or not. Just everything that's happened over the past few years has caused a lot of grief and will continue to, right? So here we go, finishing big with a heart. I've got a border, that's what I'm trying to say, of hearts to go easy on myself, go easy on others, and design the life that I want to live with the time that I have left remaining on this earth. That's what I'm going to do, and that's what the gratitude list will help me get a little bit more concise on. Have a great day, everyone. Happy New Year. I'll see you next time. Bye. I'll find out in a moment if this thing worked, because I think something's weird. Okay, bye.